We all love to eat pizza. To be honest, a party isn't complete without pizza, burgers, and cold drinks. They taste great, and we all love to eat them. But on the other hand, we also know that all this stuff which we are eating is not healthy. But we still eat it. You guys know why? Despite knowing this is unhealthy, and still we eat it. This is because of junk food cravings. We eat unhealthy foods and we even pay for unhealthy foods. Sound weird, but this is reality. Our cravings for junk food are making junk food companies richer and richer. And we are getting unhealthy. So firstly we must know, what really is junk food? Some people call pizza junk food, or some people call burgers junk food. But junk food is anything that is very low in nutritional value and very high in calories. Yes, you might be wondering how we are going to know that which food is high in calories and low in nutrients. There are three main components. When they are added to food, they will increase the calorie rate and decrease the nutritional value. These three components are saturated fat, sodium, and sugars. They are found in most foods which we call junk food. The combination of these three things makes our food so tasty that we don't give importance to the fact that this is unhealthy. Foods such as sweets, ice cream, fried foods, chocolates, etc. are high in these three components. What are the main reasons that junk food is bad for us? The first reason is that when we eat junk food we provide ourselves with food that is very high in calories and very low in essential nutrients. The second reason why junk food is bad for us is that when we drink soda or cold drinks then we have killed our thirst with those beverages. Now we are not going to drink water for some time. Our body is made up of water. When not provided with pure water it will cause dehydration and other issues. The same is the case with junk food. When we eat junk food, we fill up our stomach with that junk food, and hence we are not hungry, our healthy meal will be missed. This creates a deficit of essential nutrients which are required for the body to work properly. Now there is a question, how we get addicted to junk food. Nowadays we have a busy routine and tight schedule throughout the day. In order to save time most of the people eat fast food. Fast foods are mostly high calories and low nutritional foods, and hence they are trading time with healthy food. And with their busy routine, they are addicted to junk food. If someone wants to control the fast food craving and food addiction, food cravings are natural because they are directly linked to the system of the brain. This system that creates the addiction to junk food is known as a reward system. The reward system works in a way that, when a person does something which is related to survival, such as eating, brain gives body signals that person is doing something right. Addiction to drugs in the human body works with this same principle. People often refer to controlling the junk food cravings with willpower. When people cannot control their appetite for junk food they think that they don't have willpower. These are the few symptoms that people with food addiction have. If you also have any of these symptoms most probably you also have a food addiction. When you have food cravings even after having the full meal, this is the symptom that you have a food addiction. The feeling to eat junk food is normal, which everyone has. And one can easily control it. But the real sign of food addiction is that despite trying hard to avoid eating junk food we cannot stop ourselves from eating that food. This is one of the most common signs of food addiction. Another sign of food addiction is that feeling bad after eating junk food but end up eating junk food again. People make their New Year resolution to avoid junk food, but they start doing that again. Most of the time they end up saying, we cannot stop ourselves from eating junk food. Eating junk food much more than we plan is another symptom of junk food addiction. We often decide to just eat one slice of pizza, but we end up eating half and sometimes full pizza. Junk food is made in such a way that it creates the feeling of desire for more and more, from which we cannot stop ourselves. The real problem is not eating junk food once or twice in a month or weeks. But the real problem is eating junk food every day and unable to stop yourself from eating that. Food addiction is bad we know now. But how bad it is? How can it affect our health? We are going to discuss some bad impacts of junk food on our health. One of the side effects of eating junk food for a long time is obesity. Junk food is usually high in calories. Normally men need 2,500 calories per day and women need 2,000 calories on daily basis. But when we eat junk food, which is very high in calorie, this calorie ratio increases to the large numbers and we end up being obese. Another side effect of junk food is that eating junk food for a long time can cause insomnia. Recent studies have shown that junk food can create a lack of sleep in our bodies. Study shows that people who consume more junk food than those people who consume less junk food have a high rate of insomnia. If someone is not getting proper sleep they may suffer different health issues. Junk food can cause acne on our skin. Everyone wants to have clear skin, but junk food is the biggest hurdle in our way. Junk food contains sugar and carbs. They are the reasons who deteriorate our skin and cause acne. By reducing the amount of junk food, we can have clear skin. Eating junk food can create issues related to digestion. Junk food contains sugar, sodium, and carbohydrates as main components. Meanwhile, for food to be digested requires fiber and water to properly digest. When we eat junk food for a long time, can create issues with our digestive system. Eating junk food for a long time can also increase the risk of blood pressure, diabetes, sugar, and cancer. Now the real question arises, how can we overcome this food addiction to live a happy and prosperous life? Fitness Feast will share few tips. By doing them, one can overcome this addiction. The first thing in overcoming food addiction is to realize that junk food is bad for us. Most people don't even consider junk food bad for their health. Realization is very important to get rid of this addiction. People can only get rid of this food addiction if in the first place they realize that junk food is bad for them. The second thing to get rid of this food addiction is to track your calories. Tracking calories will give the amount of food that you have consumed. Normally men need 2,500 calories per day and women need 2,000 calories on daily basis. When we will be tracking our calories, we will know how much we have to consume in the whole day. By tracking our calories, we will able to get rid of those extra snacks we are eating. The third thing to cope with food addiction is to drink a large amount of water daily. If you feel cravings for junk food, drink 1 glass of water or more. You will eventually notice that those cravings will go. This will not only help you in avoiding those cravings, but also have many positive health impacts. The fourth thing which one can do to avoid food addiction is to get enough amount of sleep. Food cravings are all about the hormones alterations which create these cravings. When one gets enough sleep, these hormones changes are less likely to occur and there are fewer chances of food cravings. According to one study, people who don't sleep enough are more obese than those who sleep enough. The last thing which one can do to avoid food addiction is to seek any professional's help. Professionals are dietitians, therapists, and psychiatrists. Psychiatrists will help you to be mentally strong to resist these cravings. Meanwhile, dietitians will help you in preparing healthy meals with essential nutrients which your body requires. Together these people will help us in avoiding food addiction and to achieve our fitness goals. If you like our video, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for notification of new health-related videos.